Very good evening to all. I'm working in Hospital Kuala Lumpur. My name is Felix Suresh, Anthony Sami. My first encounter with Dato Sri Chandran is through email. I was working in Hospital Klang that time.
Which year?
2012.
Okay.
So I wanted to get transferred to Klang Valley Hospital. So therefore, few staff in Hospital Kluang, few staff from Hospital Kluang mentioned to me that you should approach this man. I do not know who is this man. All I know, he is a powerful man. And I know he could help whoever comes to him. So I wrote an email to him saying that Dr. Jayendran, I'm Felix Suresh from Kluang Hospital. I would like to seek your help. I would like to get a transfer to Klang Valley, which is nearer to my parents' home, and it's quite far for me. His only reply was, "We'll do the needful." With the short reply, I got scared. I wrote so long email, and the reply was only, "We'll do the needful." That's all. So I was in doubt, will I get help or not? The email was in November. Letter came in December to get transferred to HKL. To work in HKL January 2013. I got surprised, I got shocked, because within that few weeks the transfer was arranged. The letter was arranged to Kementerian Kesihatan Malaysia. But Dato Sri Jayendran do not know who am I. So I asked his help, the help was given. Therefore I transferred to Hospital Kuala Lumpur, which he was the head of department. He is the head of medical department. Then I realized I'm working under a very powerful man in HKL. Then I gather a lot of information from the people surrounding him. He's a strict man. Work-wise must be tip-top, efficient, no hanky-panky, discipline. Patients management must be number one. If he caught you doing any other things, he'll punish you. So all this I get when I enter HKL for the first time. With that advice from the staff around him, I work according to his legacy, discipline. Then I got a chance to work with him in a cardiac care unit, CCU. Managed to work with him, under him. When he come to CCU, whoa, it's like a tiger coming to the ward. It's a tiger who is strict but can smile. And he just know when you present the case to him, little information, he can know what is happening to the patient. And he will guide us on how to manage the patient according to his experience. And from the way he managed the patient, we learn. I learn. And especially, he's very good in ECG. He teach ECG better than any ECG made easy book. And his experience is so much that he will tell the patient's diagnosis or findings even without CT scan or MRI. We'll say, Dato, the patient is for MRI next day or Wednesday. He'll tell the findings
Before MRI.
before the scan. At first I don't believe. Because how can You know, with the simple imaging, we can't detect, but he can detect that even before MRI and CT scan comes in. After we get a CT scan MRI, few times, I compare what he said earlier and what the report says, matching through. So he got the diagnosis even before the detailed and advanced investigation of that. From there I learned this doctor is a clinician. He touch patient, he examine patient, and he diagnose based on his clinical experience. I learned from that a doctor must be a clinician, a good clinician, not depending too much on the investigation, but depending on his judgment, right, and the experience. Of course, no one can buy the experience. We learn from those who go through the experience. So I got a chance to learn through his experience. That is one. Number two, every time you see him, you say, "Good morning, Dato Sri." "Yes, Felix. How can I help you?" That's all. A phrase that I am using after I met him. So even now, any of the nurse, any of the staff, anyone who say, "Felix, good morning," next thing I will say, "Yes, how can I help you?" You see, that is the phrase that he teach me how to approach the person. Because of course not everyone come to you for help, but when you say this word, those who come to you feel comfortable. Comfort zone. He also has helped myself with my subspecialty enrollment. I did acute internal medicine under Datuk Sri Jendran and also Datuk Thomas. Both of them are my supervisors. Datuk Sri was very busy in KKM Putrajaya. Then he passed the baton to Datuk Thomas. He helped my brother to get transferred to Hospital Manjung. How that process happened, I approached him on Thursday. Friday he's releasing the letter to Jabatan Kesihatan Negeri Perak. My brother called me in the afternoon. "Anna, what you did?" "I got transferred to Hospital Ipoh on Monday."
It's fast.
Friday, and he got transferred on Monday. Then I said, there's a doctor called Datuk Sri Jendran. I approached him. I tell him the actual scenario. Therefore, he has help. And then the next Monday, everyone asked my brother, "How is he related to you?" My brother said he's not my relation, but he has helped because we go and ask his favor. From there, I inform every of his favors, every of my encounter with Datuk Sri Jendran. I will convey this to my father and mother. I said, "I saw this man. This is a very nice man. He is, I think everyone take advantage on him. Everyone take advantage of him. I hope he realized that he's not get bullied or take advantage." Because I see a lot of people taking advantage on him. People ask his help, but then that he will help. After that, those who help him, those who got help from him, will forget, not grateful. So this I will tell to my father and mother. "Amma, Appa, this man is different lah. He helped a lot of people without expecting anything in return." And then my father said, "Don't worry, he will get his return one day. Whatever help he did for the nation, God will repay him." Then sometimes Dato Sri will have some fracture, I think. In one time, fracture. He was admitted. So I told my parents. My parents raised prayers for him, everything. And recently, 1 week before he passed away, Dato Sri passed away, I heard from one of the attendant that Dato Sri admitted in CCU for heart problem. I say, how come no one tell me? How come no one, not in the department also, aware, or they are aware, maybe they did not want to make it reveal the thing. The moment I knew, I went to see him. Yes, Felix, how can I help you? Even in that CCU, while he was admitted there, I said, Dato Sri, no, how are you, Dato? Are you okay? Yes, Felix, I'm okay. Just a little bit chest pain. I said, Dato Sri, you know better than everyone of them. You just give order, they will do for you. You just tell what you need, they'll do for you. The plan is from you. No, Felix. Then he was reading a book. He tell me this thing. Felix, do you know the difference between dying and death? I said, Dato Sri, don't speak like this. Don't talk like this. I want you to get better. No, Felix. You must know the difference between dying and death. Death is an event. Dying is a process. He said he don't want to go through the process. Then I tried to deviate his conversation to the food. I said, Dato Sri, you had your breakfast ready or not? Yes. He said that I think Sri has brought the breakfast. I said, okay, fine. Next day, I went to Kedai Mama, brought some breakfast. What I bought is a vada I do not know his favorite was vada. I simply buy vada, I give him. He said thanks, he eat the vada and the rest passed to me. I said, Dato, this is for you. Eat, Dato. Then my Felix, I eat this one. With that, I was so happy because a layman come and give something, he eat. Next day, I brought the same thing. I brought 3 vada because I know his favorite is vada already. But he already discharged. I asked the nurse, what happened? He's already fit to be discharged, went back home. So I text him, Dato Sri, hope you have a good rest, everything will go well. Until 1 week later, I got the news that he is no more. He's not with us. But I didn't trust that. I didn't trust that word or SMS anything. There could be many Jaya. The one that I know is Dato Sri Jayendran. So I double confirmed with the sister the morning I come to work. They say yes. Then I call my mother, call my brother. He's no more. Then they say, then they are so devastated. They are devastated. They say, how could God is so not fair to bring him with him so early? My parents told me, Suresh, if this doctor would have lived another 15-20 years, the country will be even better. But I think after this will be very tough, especially for medical fraternity. Of course, Dato Sri has done many favors to other NGOs, everything. And from that day of his passing away, I knew after this you will never get another man like this. you will never get another man like this. And after that, everything, I know I cannot do anything, but I continue his legacy of how can I help you. One. Number two, I will go on and off at least 1 week once to CCU to see his photo of smiling. As you enter the CCU, HKL, you'll see his photo, the hand wash photo. I'll go and touch him. I say, may your soul rest in peace, let us sleep. And I go and continue. I feel he's still there in HKL, in CCU. He is there. He's helping a lot of people there. Just that he's invisible now. But his power is still there. His legacy, his discipline, everything is there. Yes, I think no one can replace that. Anyone can come to CCU CRW, but no one can replace his legacy. Yes. Dr. Sri Jendran, when it comes to this legacy, I do not know what word I can use more, but I think I, my family, and the entire nation missed him. And one time, before they clear his chairs, he has his room in HKL, his office. Before they clear the chairs, I told the staff, can I sit on his chair one last time? His chair is red color, you know? Red color, big red color chair. It's like a Raja chair. Raja chair. The reason I want to sit on the chair, one day, I know I can't be like him. At least I want to become a helping person like him. To be strict, not me, but to help people, I want to be like that. Nandri, vanakkam.
Thanks.